Hi guys, this is the unit I have been talking about. Um, this is the Honda Accord Euro 2003 model. It had a standard radio with a 6 CD changer on it, but unfortunately the CD stopped working on it, and I had to get a replacement one, which was about the same price as this. I got this unit from a Chinese website, and it just works perfectly. It's got all the GPS maps, it's got navigation, and DVD player, Bluetooth. I'll just turn this thing on now, so if you can, you might be able to see a bit better with the unit on. You can choose the logo that you want it to come on, and I've selected the Honda one, obviously, because it's a Honda Accord. And let's see, if you playing a CD, then you normally get this kind of a message on it, or this kind of display. If you're playing a MP3 player, then it comes up with a list of all the songs in there, and then you can choose. Takes a while for the CDs to load though, but once they do, it works pretty well. As you can see, it takes its time loading for the first time. There we are. So it comes up as the list of the albums, and you can always choose the albums, and you can choose which song you want to play. You know, you can change the track from there, or you can associate these controls from here as well, and you can always just change the track. You know, you can change the track by pressing the press or minus button from here, and the volumes work as well. I'll just turn the volume down now. I'll just show you a couple other things. Got the mute button. If I turn the AC on, then you'll see that I've got some more displays over here of the temperature. The only thing is that this unit is probably made for the US market, and that's why the driver control is on the left hand side, which is the master control. As you can see, when I turn the temperature on and off, that's the flash on my unit. It's not. You can see that there. If I move this, it changes both. For the dual climate control, you can see the temperature change on both of them. But if I use this one, then it changes only one. So the dual button turns on. That all works fine. But every time you have to turn the temperature high and low, you have to use the driver, the D one. Obviously, this is New Zealand, so I'm in New Zealand, so I have a right-hand drive, which can be a little uncomfortable sometimes. You have to get used to using the left hand side control as the master control, but apart from that, everything else works pretty well. Menu button brings up this this screen. You have got DVD, radio, all those things. Pressing this, you can choose the clock system, logos that you want. It's all pretty much basic settings on that. And when you turn the GPS on, as you can see, it's map comes up with the map, and that's my location at the moment. The satellite signal strength is over there, and it picks up pretty quick, connects pretty quickly. I've got the unit installed over here. Had to do some cabling. But yeah, it pretty much picks up straight away. This little slot over here has the SD card on it that the maps are installed on, and you also have a USB thing over there that you can plug in to play your music if you want to. Volume control works pretty well, and you've got the power button if you need to turn the unit off. that's pretty much it. And the other thing that works pretty well is the reversing camera. As soon as you flick into reverse, comes up. I've got the reversing camera installed on this unit, and if I put it to drive or park, it changes back to the GPS or whatever settings you can turn in between the albums, the music, and the GPS, just by pressing the nav button again. And if you flick this to reverse, I've got another car parked just behind me, so it's night time as well, so it's a pretty good camera. And yeah, this unit is just brilliant, I think, because the cost in New Zealand dollars for this is about $500. And if you need to get the replacement unit for this car, which has the GPS and all those things in English, because some of the cars have the Japanese model, and as you know that most of us do not know how to read Japanese, and we're pretty much stuck with the settings that they come with, and we can't change it. But with this unit, it is in English. Some places, like if I press the menu button, there are some of the things that are in Japanese. Some of the settings, like if I press the setup button over here, you'll see that a little menu comes up which is in Japanese, but that doesn't need to be changed, because it pretty much works fine without that. So you could choose the audio settings, classic, jazz, rock, all these things are preset. But if you needed to change the audio settings on it, you can just go there, choose the treble, the bass, and all those kind of things in there. And also like the logos, if you press this, you got heaps of other logos. If you put this unit inside in another car, then you can just choose another logo. But this bit over here, as you can see where I'm pointing to, it's not as curved as the original one, so you might think it might not work, but you might have to sort of open this thing and then install this, so the lid is behind the unit and pretty much works fine. But if you try and get this unit this lid closed and then install this unit, it is a bit hard. But as you can see, I have done it without any modifications, and it is working perfectly. So and if you want to change the things to, like say radio, you get this control over here. It's pretty neat. And you can use the seek button over here, you can use the tune button over here, all these things. And it also comes with a little remote control as well. If somebody's sitting in the back seat, they can use the remote control to control the unit. That's it there. It is a bit since I'm using my flash on my phone to do this video, it's not as clear as you'd probably want it to be, but I'll see if I can do it again during broad daylight. Might have a better picture quality, but that's pretty much it. This is I bought this unit from a website called www.dhgate.com, and you can just search for say put down Honda Accord 2003 DVD GPS Bluetooth unit. Comes up with the Bluetooth. I just forgot to let you know before. You'd see that you have got a Bluetooth here, and you can enroll your phone onto that. The little manual that comes with it, it's in English, and it tells you how to enroll your phone. And unfortunately, you can only enroll one phone, but whichever phone you have enrolled, you can control it. You can you can receive calls and make calls from here, and the voice obviously comes from the speakers of the car, so it's nice, and it's a hands-free unit. So that is another feature on this. It does not work as well as you'd want it to, because that's the hole for the mic. It's on the left hand side, which as I've said is it's made for American market, so probably the driver would be on that side, but probably for New Zealand, Australia, it should be on this side, but it's not. So when you're talking, the other person does not hear you as clearly, but you can hear the other person pretty well, unless you go really close to this mic, and then it's pretty clear to the other guy as well. But apart from that, it's all up and running like this. It is pretty good. I've been using this unit for about 6 months now. I've got no problems. I have not updated the maps on it, but I'm pretty sure that you just take out the SD card from here, and put it to your computer, and you could update your maps. It's got updated maps on it, New Zealand maps. It came with the unit, because I told the suppliers that I'm from New Zealand, so they gave me a map for free on the unit. So I'm pretty sure if you are feeling to buy this unit from the suppliers, and you ask them where you're from, you tell them where you're from, and ask them for a map, they will definitely give you a map for free. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much, guys. Hope this video has helped you. Thank you.